All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Axial's new Deal Management Best Practices and How-Tos webinar. We are very excited to have you here. We've been working on this for some time for our Buyside members, and we're excited to finally show it to you. And we will be launching this next week. So let's get into the agenda for today. First, we'll go through introductions. Then we'll walk you through the new design and improved deal management process we have with this new tool. Then we'll review and we'll show you how to review and take action on deals more efficiently. We'll also show you how to easily manage all of your ongoing conversations. Then we'll jump into how you can see historical account data. And finally, we'll have some concluding remarks and a Q&A process. So without further ado, let's start off with introductions. My name is Ariel. I'm the product marketer here at Axial, and I'm with my colleagues, Levi and Margot, the principal consultants here for our client success team at Axial. So today, when we walk you through this new tool, what you can expect from it is that it will enable you to see all of your inbound deal flow at a glance. It'll also enable you to review and take action on deals more efficiently. You'll also be able to easily manage all of your ongoing conversations. And finally, you'll be able to view all of your historical deal data through Axial. So without further ado, I'm going to let Levi take it away.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And hi, everybody. So like you have in the past, if you want to review any new opportunities or any new groups who have reached out to you, going to the top of the screen, hovering over projects and toggling down to deals you've received. That'll bring you to this page. So the default page is any new deals that have been shared with you and your team. You can see this in this tab right here. So now you'll be able to filter and sort by both the status of the deal, the overall fit as it matches your projects, the revenue, and the EBITDA of the business. Also, you can filter by the name of your Buyside project. So that depends. That could be by industry or region, however you all classify on your side. So you can understand which projects are bringing in which deals. Also, the primary contact who's responsible for responding to these opportunities. And then lastly, you can filter by the status of the deal. So clicking into one of these deals right here, a slide out screen will appear with all the information on the opportunity, similar to a teaser. So you have the contact information, the name of the business, transaction details, high-level summary of the business itself, financials to what's available or what's been made available, the industries that the advisor or the company has classified the business in, and lastly, the high-level region where the opportunity is located. Obviously, like you have in the past, it's always important to know who is representing the opportunity and what's their information. You can go right to their website and also review their profile to get some more detail about that group. What's next, if you go to match, you could see why this opportunity was shared with you and why you were recommended for it. So you can see which industries it was selected and which industries overlap with your project in terms of what opportunities you want to see, but also the bands of your both revenue and EBITDA classifications on your projects. So you see where this fell. Again, all deals have to match the criteria listed in your project. So this is helpful to understand where within your ranges maybe you want to tighten or you want to, it's a good reference case to have. Next, activity. Any interactions between you and the other side will be logged here. Once you've initially received the deal and you decide you want to log it as considering, or if you want to take action being pursue or decline, that'll be reflected here on this activity page. So you can keep track of when you've had conversations with the other group. Lastly, this already exists on the other side, in the current version rather, but let's say somebody on your team is going to be logging in reviewing the same deal and you haven't had a chance to connect with them. Maybe you're getting on the road and you didn't have a chance to speak with them. You can say, hey team, FYI, I already spoke with the banker and we will be receiving information this afternoon. That way the rest of your team has an update real time in terms of the status so they don't duplicate your efforts. Important to note, these are internal for your team only. Nobody else will see this. The other side won't see. Monica, in this example, would not be seeing these notes. So let's say you want to take action on a deal. Here's what you would do. You want to pursue it after receiving the information. You click pursue. You can send them a message or decline the deal. You can also update the status. When it's new, you can only update it to deal received. Once it's in the deal received status on this new page, you can mark it as considered to come back to later. For the way to think about considered, let's say you have to review the opportunity with the rest of your investment team, and that meeting isn't until tomorrow morning. You don't want to pursue the deal until you've had a chance to debrief the rest of the team and get their feedback. That's why we added the considering option here.
All right, now we're going to take you through the active deals folder. So this is formerly what the pursued folder was. And so here, it's similar to what Levi had just showed everyone for the different pieces of the deal information. Here, if you click on one of the opportunities, it's going to have the same slide out. I think one of the big updates here that a lot of firms can definitely relate to is the Actions tab. So here you can see some of the new statuses that we've added. So these are all internal statuses. If you're negotiating an NDA, if you're reviewing a SIM, if you've issued an LOI, you can indicate that here. And then once you click into one of these, you can see the different activity. So other members of your team are also up to date.
Great. Moving on to inactive deals. So you want to think about inactive deals. These deals fall into one of two categories. Either one, the deal is no longer in market, or two, you and your team have decided ultimately to decline from this deal and move on. Either of those types of opportunities would fall into this category here. So clicking into one of these deals, similar to on the other pages, you can see when all the actions were taken. Back and look at the match. Let's say you decide after reviewing the information at a later date, this is interesting for you all, whether maybe your mandate changed or you click decline by accident. What you can do is from here, you can take the action and move it back to active. This is a great way to review some of the groups who have reached out to you recently that maybe the current deal they're working on wasn't a fit, but maybe they have some overlap with your all's focus and be a good contact to have. So you can reach out to them and set up a follow-up call right through here by clicking on this icon with the envelope or on the phone icon as well.
So the last piece here that we're going to go through is the deal log. So most of you are probably familiar with this. It is just a download of all historic deals that you've seen through Axial. This update here and this actual visual is not going to be released till January, but we just wanted to give you guys a heads up. You can now download the deal log through specific filters. So for instance, if one of the client types that we work a lot with are private equity funds that have different mandates for their portfolio companies and different add-on strategies. So you can download a specific deal log for just one company. You can also download by person, contact that's managing the deal flow, also the status if it's pursued or declined, and then you can narrow in by the time period.
All right, so thank you, Margot and Levi, for that. So let's sum up the best practices that they just walked us through. So use the actions and statuses to keep your inbound deal flow organized. If multiple members of your team are responsible for reviewing deals, use the filters tab, the one you saw at the top right corner on each filter, to see deals that are relevant to your projects. That'll really help you stay organized if you've got a lot going on. Use the deal profile slide out to get more information on why other groups have reached out. So like you saw in that match tab, and to keep you on track for your activities for each opportunity. So again, looking at the activity in the notes tab to really keep abreast of what's going on in that deal. Log important internal information for a deal in the notes tab. So again, really good for internal communication and letting your colleagues know what's going on. And use the new deal log for historical spreadsheet of all the deals your account has received through Axial. That'll be a really powerful tool when we release that in January. And finally, last but not least, as always, get in touch with your Axial client success team if you have any questions.
All right, everyone. Just want to give you guys a quick update and let you know that we've also released a mobile deal handler. So this is going to make it easier for clients whenever they're on the road traveling for business development to actually pursue and decline deals from your cell phone. So keep your eye out from that. Try it out. You can access it directly from one of your emails, and hopefully, looking forward to seeing some of you at our events in 2018. And we really appreciate your time.